Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Jonah F. Deligdog, together with Robbie and Del Monte, and we are going to report about Kaoru Ishikawa's contributions on total quality management. So first, who is Kaoru Ishikawa? Kaoru Ishikawa served as the president of the Japanese Society for Quality Control at the Musashi Institute of Technology, and he also the co-founder and served as the president of the International Academy for Quality. And upon his retirement, he was named Professor Emeritus of the University of Tokyo, honorary member of ACQ, and the honorary member of the International Academy for Quality. So, who is Kaoru Ishikawa? Um, Ishikawa was born in the city of Tokyo on July 13, 1915. He lived to be the age of 73 when he passed away on April 16, 1989. He earned his degree in engineering from the of Tokyo. University of Tokyo. He is the one who delivered the first basic quality control course for the Union of Japanese Scientists and Engineering, duly credited with creating the Japanese Quality Circle. Uh, Creating the Japanese Quality Circle movement. ACQ named a national medal after his name, recognizing him as the distinguished pioneer in the achievement of respect for the humanity in the quality disciplines. He's also the developer of the concept of quality circles and the cause and effect diagram, commonly known as the Fishbone's diagram or the Ishikawa's diagram. After he graduated, he entered the Navy in the beginning of the World War II. In 1941, right before the war ended, he is lucky enough to get out in the Navy, and in 1943, a short time after he being out of the military, he designed the cause and effect diagram or Fishbone's diagram. He said the initial purpose of designing this diagram was to explain to a group of engineering at the Kawasaki Steelworks on how various manufacturing factors could be sorted and irrelated. So what is Ishikawa's contribution on total quality management? The most popular contribution of Ishikawa is the Ishikawa's diagram or Fishbone's diagram. He also the one who made the 7 basic quality tools, quality circle, and the company-wide quality that we are going to explain later on. Kaoru Ishikawa's contributions and impact is impressive in the field of total quality management. There's a lot of contribution that he gives in the total quality management, and the first one is the Ishikawa's diagram. So what is Ishikawa's diagram? Ishikawa's diagram is also called the Fishbone's diagram and the cause and effect analysis. This is the most commonly used to analyze a problem and to find out the potential causes creating a problem. Ishikawa's diagram is one of the 7 basic quality tools promoted by Ishikawa's. This diagram can be used in different fields, including politics, economics, businesses, healthcare, and medicine. This diagram helps us to understand the roots of the process and the nature of imperfection that may bother managers. So how do we use Ishikawa's diagram? Commonly uses of Fishbone's diagram are often found in product design and quality prevention. In these cases, the Fishbone's diagram is used to identify potential factors causing an overall effect. However, Fishbone's diagram are widely used in other industries and for other fields or purposes. For example, in problem analysis and business presentations, in help presenting cause and effect analysis, applications, an example of Fishbone's diagram can be found online. And this is Jonah F. Dog, and thank you for listening.
Good day, ma'am. Good day, classmates. I am Robin M Del Monte, and I'm going to report the 7 basic quality tools quality circle or quality control circle, and company-wide quality. The 7 basic quality controls help in solving quality issues through data collection, analyzing the data, identification of the root cause, and measuring the result. So it says that 95% of the problem can solve these 7 basic quality controls if you wisely use it. So Dr. Karo Ishikawa ultimately created this for the development of the 7 quality controls. So the 7 quality controls are flow chart, scatter diagram, Pareto charts, histogram, check sheets, cause and effect diagram, and control charts. Flow chart. A flow chart is a picture of the separate steps of a process in sequential order. The use of flow chart is to help the employees and organization understand the finished detailed and obtain thorough description of the process that applied to. So the importance of flowchart, you visually identified the process or system that being used. So there are standard symbol in flowchart. So the oval shape represent a start or a end point. A line or a arrow is a connector that shows relationships between the representative shapes. So parallelogram. A parallelogram represent input or output. A rectangular shape represent a process, and the diamond shape indicates a decision. Scatter diagram. A scatter plot is a chart type that is normally used to observe and visually display the relationship between the variables. It's also known as a scattergram, scatter graph, or a scatter chart. The most common use of the scatter plot is to display the relationship between the two variables and observe the nature of the relationship. So the relationship observed there either positive or negative, linear or nonlinear, or strong or weak. Pareto charts. The Pareto chart is a quality improvement tool that is based upon the Pareto principle, that 80% of an outcome comes from the 20% of its input. Um, Alfredo Pareto, an Italian engineer and economist, first observed in this role. It says that 80% of the effect comes from the 20% of the possible causes. A histogram is used to summarize the strict or continuous data. In other words, it provides a visual interpretation of numerical data by showing number of data points that fall within a specified range of values called bins. So a histogram represents cause of a problem as the columns and frequency of each cause of problem as the height of the column. Check sheets. Check sheets are manual data collection form used to collect data in real time at the location where the data is generated. So a check sheet is a simple and easy to use tool for summarizing currency of the specific event through tally counting. Cause and effect diagram. Cause and effect diagram examines why something happened or might happen by organizing potential causes into smaller categories. So, cause and effect diagram, also called a fishbone diagram, because the completed diagrams looks like a fish skeleton with a fish head. It's promoted by Dr. Ishikawa, and the goal is to identify all the possible causes of an effect and investigate further with an intention of discovering of the root causing. So sometimes it's spread by 5 why analysis. So it's goal to eliminate the root cause so you can prevent the issue for happening it again. The control chart is a graph used to study how a process changes over time. As you can see in the picture, the example of control chart, the CL or the central line is represent established mean value, and you see all the upper control line and the LCL or the lower control line define the desired level of control on the chart. If all the data input in the chart template and the chart populated reading is in UCL and LCL, the control limit process variation is in under control. Professor Dr. Kaori Ishikawa, known as the father of Quality Circle for his role in launching Japan Quality Movement in 1960s. Quality Circle or Quality Control Circle is a group of people from the same area coming together voluntarily to analyze the work area problem and find effective solutions. Typical topics for the attention of quality circles are improving occupational safety and health, improving product designs, and improvement in the workplace. Quality Circle is a voluntary group. It consists of 4 to 6 members. So, members came from in one section or department. One senior member acts as a facilitator. So, so the importance of quality circle is napapadali yung trabaho dahil sama-sama, and then doon nagkakaroon ng relationship, nabibuild yung relationship nila, and yung trabaho is ayun, nagiging madali or nasusolve nila yung problema ng sama-sama dahil doon nagkakaroon ng quality and efficiency yung trabaho nila. So, the company-wide quality defined as the management philosophy that seek continuous improvement in the quality of the performance of all the processes. I am Robin M Del Monte. Thank you.
So, after we explained the four contributions of Karis Ishikawa and the total quality management, our conclusion is the contribution of Karis Ishikawa stand tall and unquestioned in the area of quality control and process improvement. The cause and effect diagram is used by global organizations in order to understand the causes behind the quality gaps and the effects of these gaps on the overall functioning of the organizations. This leads to the overall development of employees with respect to the processes in the organizations. Further further trainings can even lead to the formation of voluntarily groups called quality circles, which is under the supervision of an expert can identify and solve various quality problems in this organization. Thank you very much.